It is 6:30 in the morning, and I'm getting ready for recording with Johan at the beach. I think we're taking a ferry and some other boats and stuff to get to an island. It was supposed to be a surprise for me, but he had to tell me because of the weather, as I'm always cold, and today's a cold day, as you can see my breath. And we are about to board.
About to board.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
It smells like the sea, salty.
Yeah.
Enjoying
It's triggering some nostalgic feelings inside of me, this smell.
of what?
As I was a child, when I went with my parents to the islands on holiday.
So beautiful. Wow.
You're officially on an island now. Wow. From a seagull or what?
I'm not sure. We've got 2 feathers now. And hopefully we'll have more by the end of today.
Bella natureza. Bella mar. That's part. What does it mean to be free? What is freedom for you? What does it mean?
Whenever I feel the word freedom in my body, when I mehesus the word freedom in my body,
Mehsoos means freedom or
feel, to
Feel.
feel. Mehesus.
in Pakistan? Or
In Urdu, Hindi and Urdu.
Ah.
And I pretty much see myself in nature, in silence, enjoying the sounds of the birds and the trees and some running water, and feeling the sun and the air on my face. So freedom for me is ultimately being a human that gets to be the animal that I am. True freedom for me is being in nature without having a deadline or something to pay. I was thinking about this earlier, and freedom for people it's so different what freedom means. 'Cause
Yeah.
some people, true freedom is being a ballerina on a Broadway show. Maybe freedom.
Expression.
Yeah, maybe it's going to medical school because that was their biggest dream, and that they would feel free once they actually get to school.
Yeah.
Because
I
we
was-
create our own prisons.
Yeah, exactly. And that was what I was thinking about. I mean, everybody's like kind of longing to be free, to live in freedom. But to be honest, if I reflect back on my life and on me, it's also the most scariest thing out there, to truly live free, because it also means complete trust that everything will be provided for you without having to worry about it, like food, shelter, water. And to live in true freedom, it also creates responsibility.
I'd rather worry about where I'm gonna get my water from than paying my bills. Like, I totally understand modern conveniences and I love traveling. So there's a weird imbalance and like incongruency of what I want and how I'm living. Because I'm ready to do the work. I'm ready to plow the fields because I have to do that maybe twice a week. And then I can relax the rest of the week. And I could go get my water, and once I figure out the source of my water, then I'm good until I get a flood or there's something that wrong happens, you know? So there are certain things you have to establish on your own, and it's scary, but you only learn it by doing it. Like you said, the way you get over a hump of being stuck or being in anxiety or depression is facing it. You can't just say you want these things and then never try it out. You're gonna fail, but you have to fail faster.
To expose yourself.
Yeah, and failing faster helps you succeed quicker. So it's 11:30 and no place is serving lunch until noon. So we will have to get some sandwiches to fill our tummies. And when we got to the restaurant near the ocean, we found out that the 360 camera was missing its cover. And then it fell on the floor and damaged the lens a little bit. But we still have 4 cameras and a phone.
We found a restaurant.
Yeah, we abandoned the sandwich shop so that we could sit down and eat
Proper food.
Yes, because Johan was starving. Is starving.
And I was very, very, very sad. And I have to...
Give me the baby. Is it recording?
It's recording. So welcome at the Coffee Kajuit. I'm very happy that we found a place to eat.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. And the water. Dankjewel.
And we got one of the only 2 tables in the sun.
Yeah, it's not so crowded today. It's really calm on the island. The weather is calm. I'm calm, even though I just broke my camera. It's just a camera, right? Stuff. Well, but I can live with that. It's like we have an abundance of cameras today, so yeah, there's not really a problem. And I found out that actually, in the end, there's never be a problem. I remember I was watching a podcast and the guy said, if you really know yourself, there is never a reason to think or to worry. If you really know yourself, there's never a reason to think or to worry. Sit on that for a while.
Freedom is free from fear. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what we're trying to get to is like freedom is a state of mind.
Yeah, so trust. I mean, the opposite of fear, yeah, we say it's love, but maybe it is trust, ultimate trust.
Yeah. I think I'm realizing from this conversation, I have always been free. And I just, I have to accept that I am free because I don't believe it. If I don't sit in it and if I don't get comfortable.
In the end, yeah, I think that's our true essence, freedom.
We are free. The fact that we were born as humans on Earth made us free. And then when...
So the prison is really in the mind. I mean, the thoughts we have, the beliefs we have, the conditioning, the culture.
And it also goes back to a conversation we were having earlier about when someone triggers us, if we believe them, that's when we get triggered because we're not believing we're truly free. We're not believing that I'm unaffected by what you say because your reality doesn't affect my reality. And you can have your opinions without me ever changing my state of consciousness or my being.
True.
That's true freedom is when nothing can change or create ripples in your state of awareness or a sense of self.
Yeah.
And that's liberation from your own mind, really.
Yeah, yeah.
So freedom is being in a state of flow, I guess. That would be my new definition.
Yeah, exactly. I agree on that. And in a state of flow is beautiful said.
there's like a study that said that, you know, when you're in flow state, and 7 hours can feel like 1 hour.
Yeah, true.
So they say you only age the amount of time it has felt. And this is why people who are in flow state, they literally appear younger, because they're like, imagine if you're working at a bank and you hate your job, you're gonna age quicker, and because every second feels like an hour. So you're aging an hour a second, you know, an hour a minute, because that's what it feels like. But when you're an artist or you're doing something you genuinely love, whether it's riding a motorcycle for a living or dirt biking, you know, if it feels like 1 hour after 7 hours, you're only aging 1 hour. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's really incredible.
It makes sense, because that's what they say, like, time is relative. And that's, I think, how it translates into the human biology.
Yeah.
It's relative to our DNA, because our genes agree with anything our mind says. So if we're holding the state of freedom, our body believes it. If we're holding the state of constriction and imprisonment, then our body believes it. So health is also the same thing. Like, this is why people have miraculous recoveries after being diagnosed with cancer, because they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna live my best life. And they go traveling, they go change their life completely, and then the state of consciousness at the level of the cell completely changes. So cancer cannot live in this environment. It is pure life and freedom.
Yeah, that's really inspiring.
The universe, God, the divine great mystery always has my back.
I remember when I started traveling back in 2011, I only had 600 euros in my pocket. I didn't have a plan, I only had a feeling. And the feeling was, I have to travel and just start a new life, and I didn't know what was in the other side. Turned out I was traveling for 4 years and traveled the world. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, if somebody told me before that I was going to do that, I wouldn't believe it. And in that time, I didn't plan to do it, but it turned out it was, for me it was very inspiring. It gave me a lot of trust. When you feel into the heart and follow your path from there, you will be provided with whatever you need.
I was reading something recently about the brain and the field, the quantum field. And our higher self is basically responsible for thinking about the past and the future. And the human mind is only designed to think about what's happening in this present moment. And this is why all of the teachings we learn about are saying, think about the present moment, because the brain is not designed to allocate any energy for the past or the future. If it does, it overrides, and it becomes complicated, and that's why we have fatigue and anxiety, and all of these symptoms are stemmed from one truth, and that is, our higher self is taking care of the future and is learning from the past. We do not need to be doing that with our active brain power. If you can just look around in every moment you're alive and just pick the thing that excites you the most, that is your only job, and everything will fall into place. And that's what you're explaining, is your higher self already created all of these shifts and synchronicities so that you can walk away from a 4-year traveling experience with the same amount of money. I can't even imagine but if you try to think about it, you'd be like, okay, then I'm gonna meet this man who's gonna give me combo. No, you could never have conceived of that.
I didn't even know the word.
Exactly. So like, it's like, why are we allocating so much energy to something that is inconceivable to the mind at this moment? I met you 36 hours ago, and I had no idea I was going to be on this beach today, but if I tried to plan out my week, what am I going to do Thursday? I have to make it meaningful. I have to do something important. Like, I could have sat all day and not come up with something important, but like, look at us now. Making a movie about freedom. Freedom, freedom, searching for peace of mind. Can't find it from the outside, outside. Searching for some peace of mind. Can't find it from the outside, outside.
Do we have sound?
I was going to ask you.
Check, double check. And I have to check there, of course. Check.
Build
Do we have sound?
walls around me.
Wow, that was a beautiful day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was, right?
I had no idea I was going to end up in this corner of the Netherlands.
I didn't even.
When's the last time you came here?
I think 15 years ago, maybe.
What?
Yeah, a long time ago.
So we just finished recording. We're about to go back to port. And we recorded some closing statements here with our bikes.
I feel a lot of gratitude to meet you, to have you here as a visitor, to show you my country. There's many people around the world who are so proud to show their country to me.
I'm really excited. Thank you for your companionship and your vision. It's been beautiful to see the world through your eyes and to see your passion. It's like,
Yeah.
Stop, we have to record here.
You don't need to know your purpose to live it, right? But how do you know when you live it, when you don't know your purpose? I think it's a feeling, right? You can feel your purpose. I think you can feel when you live your purpose. I think this is where true fulfillment is experienced. So true fulfillment is living your purpose. And when you live your purpose, you're free. That's freedom.